Hello and thank you for trying out Freshdesk Connect, Monday marketplace app for connecting your Freshdesk ticketing tool and your Monday account. And the purpose of this video is to show you really briefly the steps you need to take to have the integration up and running so that you can enable one of those or actually both use case scenarios, whereas teams working in Monday can have visibility on the tickets that are coming into Freshdesk, have items created automatically and then sync all the further updates on these items. Or if Monday users would need to engage the support team by creating a ticket out of an item and then have all the further updates in sync. So let's jump right in and see the steps that has to be taken. Upon installation, you will be asked to choose a board to add an app. You can pick one, but obviously later on you will be able to add the app to any other board, and in fact you will be able to use it on as many boards as you wish. So let's go ahead and add an app to the board, and immediately you will see that the app basically is residing here in the board view called Freshdesk Connect. So to any other boards you will be adding it, you just add a board view which is added through here. Right now it's not connected, so this board is not synced with Monday, with Freshdesk, sorry. So what we have to do is to add an automation, and through that we basically create a subscription. We find this template over here, Freshdesk Connect, and use it. Upon first setup, you will be requested to provide a Freshdesk API key that is required to be able to add, create tickets, update tickets, and read the data from Freshdesk accounts. So your Freshdesk API key is found here, and it should be an admin API key. So if you go to profile settings, and there you would have your API key. Okay, there you go. You copy your API key to here and authorize the app with Freshdesk. Now once you've done that, you will have the option, and that is basically the second step, is to map the ticket fields with your columns on the board. So when the item will be created, let's say we would want to keep things simple for now, and it will be added to like open requests group. The name of the item will be taken from ticket subject. We want to put ticket status to the status column. Due date, let's sync those. Let's have priority as well. And I've pre-created, of course, some of the columns so they're matching the ticket fields, and this is the list of all the ticket fields that are available for you there. So let's say we want to see who was the requester from the customer side, what company it's coming from. So this is the column on the board, this is the field on your ticket. And let's say these customers, they have different service packages. Let's have them synced as well. And then to item update, we're going to add whatever is there in the ticket description, like the content of the ticket. So now that we've done this column mapping, we create an automation. There we go. And once we reload this board view over here, we are going to see the app view. So next step is to create the item creation rules. Right now, this is the table how it looks, by the way. So we'll have this item, status, due date. These were pre-created, so depending on how your board looks, you'll do your own mapping. And coming back to item creation rules, now we want to understand like what tickets should trigger creating an item on this board. So let's go ahead and create some basic rule. You name a rule, and then you are basically able to use whatever filters you want. We don't want to limit you in like creating all the items from all of the tickets. Instead, you are able to filter them out. Like say, I want to have items only when ticket is coming from this company, or only if if ticket is coming with the urgent priority, or only if contact has this email or this domain in an email, and so on. So, but so far let's keep things simple, and if the new ticket is coming, and let's say it has an open status, basically it probably will bring in all the new tickets that come in as open, but you can combine these filters with match all or match any of the conditions and have them combined so it can be really flexible. We create this rule. So now that we have a rule, the tickets will create an item on the board over here. But we don't want just the items to be created, we also want the updates to be synced further on for this board, and the board columns that are mapped to be synced as well. So we enable these toggles if needed. So let's go jump to Freshdesk and create a ticket just to see that it will work. Let's say a new ticket comes in from some request comes in, and it will be in status open. And here we have these custom fields as well that were created in Freshdesk, so let's add them here as well just in case. The ticket gets created. There we go. And by going into Monday board, we'll see that this item is created over here. So what's going to happen next if, for example, the status or something else is updated, some node is added, can be a private node or public node, this will be immediately reflected on the board. And as we discussed, these updates coming from Freshdesk, they will be shown in here. So this is one scenario when the items are created out of tickets, and then again you can create multiple rules like that. So if you would want to pick several different types of tickets or sources of tickets and bring them as items on this board, you will be able to do so by creating more rules. Let's see actually that the opposite scenario also is working. So we have a ticket open, now it's in pending. So in the Monday board, if you go to item view in this case, so it has been board view that we've been managing the rules on, but on the item view you will be able to see all the details about the ticket that are coming straight from Freshdesk with some more probably unmapped fields. If you don't have all the right columns, you don't want to get it too messy, but all the major details about the tickets will be shown here, and you will be able to update them as well. So for example, from here, let's say this is key account that I'm managing. I want to bump up the priority level for this ticket. Let's put priority to high instead. What we're gonna see is that the priority was changed here, and also the due date, because the Freshdesk has this rule that for high priority tickets the resolution SLA is different, so it got changed. And of course, if we refresh the page here, we're gonna see this change reflecting here with priority high. What we can also do here is add a note right from this item view. And it can be public, meaning that this note will also go to the ticket requester, or it can be private, so it stays within Freshdesk for the agents to see. So once we've added that, let's see what happens to the ticket. There you go. The node has been added to the ticket as a private note. So this is the basic things that you can achieve with the app. Again, the steps are: you choose a board. On the board view, you create an automation from the template called Freshdesk Connect. You create the item creation rule that will do the job of adding items out of the tickets. And upon first such installation for your first board, you will have to add an API key. And yeah, after that, you're good to go. All your tickets that you need will create a item, and then everything will be synced, and also these updates will be shown in the update flow for the item should you choose to do it, because you can of course disable this if you don't want this. So this is the basic setup scenario for Freshdesk Connect. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please feel free to